Hello, this is the last question, question 5, on the topic areas of box plots and cumulative frequency curves. This one is just about box plots, nothing to do with cumulative frequency curves on this one. I'll just read the question out. John and Peter each own a garage. They both sell used cars. The box plot shows some information about the prices of the cars at their garages. This is John's at the top and this is Peter's. Jean says the car with the highest price in Peter's garage is £8,000. She is wrong. Explain why. So let's have a look at Peter's garage. It's there, it's the bottom one. And let's have a look at the biggest. Now, you've got the values here. I'll just recap on what the data shows. This smallest value is the cheapest car. The biggest value at the other end is the most expensive car. The start of the box is the lower quartile, the end of the box is the upper quartile, and the one in the middle, or around the middle inside the box, is the median. Not always exactly in the middle. So let's have a look. It says the highest price in Peter's garage is £8,000. We can see quite clearly it is not. We can look at the scale. That is 11,000. So you can see it goes up in twos. So that would be 10,400. I'm just going to stick with, you can see it's clearly, you could put it's 10,400, but I'll just say it is clearly over £10,000. And the actual value, if you wanted to put that, would be 10,400. Let's look at the part B. Write down the median weight of the price of cars in John's garage. That's quite easy. John's is the top one. Median is this one here, which matches with £7,000. Straightforward. Let's move on to the next one. Work out the interquartile range of the prices of the cars in Peter's garage. Now, Peter's garage is this one here, and as I said before, lower quartile, upper quartile. Upper quartile is 8,000, and the lower quartile is 4,000, and the interquartile range means we subtract the lower quartile from the upper quartile, so we get an answer of 4,000. 8,000 minus 4,000 equals 4,000. Okay, next question. There are 240 cars in Peter's garage. Work out the number of cars with a price of £4,000 or less. Now, £4,000 or less, let's have a look. Peter's garage is there, so £4,000 or less is that way. And you can see it's below the low quartile. Now, the low quartile is 25% of the way through the data, or a quarter of the way through the data. So what we'll do is it's just 25% of the whole data, or a quarter of the whole data. So what I'll do, as I'll say, it's 1/4 of 240 cars, which is 60 cars. The last one says compare the distribution of the prices of the cars in the two garages. Now, what we need to do here, I mentioned this on an earlier question. To get the two marks, you compare the averages or the medians, and you compare the interquartile ranges or the ranges. I'm going to compare the ranges because it's a bit easier to do. So, looking at this one, you can quite clearly see that John's garage, the median is higher. So, I will say that John's cars cost more on average. You must say the word average somewhere. I'll mention the medians. It's best to use average, and that is in context. You can't say the median is higher or the cars cost more. It's got to be in context. Now, the second part, I'm going to look at the ranges, and you can see quite clearly that the range is much bigger for John's garage than Peter's. So rather than use the word range, I'm going to use variation. So there is more variation in prices for John's garage. And that's it.